Beverly, that's right. They did. Now, we're still learning a lot about these two men involved. We want to show you a picture of what they looked like. Police just releasing these images to us here at News 3, wearing dark colored sweatshirts and what appears to be jeans. Police still don't know much about them, but Chief Boone did tell us he has said that they were young men. So we do know that at this point. But I want to talk about some people that I spoke with that were inside of the mall when gunfire rang out. I spoke with a man who says he was working on the second floor when he heard multiple shots, probably about 3, ring out back to back, one after another. He says that from there it was pretty frantic. Keep in mind, this was around 8:30, so just about 30 minutes before the mall closes at 9 o'clock. We caught up with him just a few minutes after he walked outside of the mall.
Enough shots for me to think that it was an active shooter, so I acted as if it was an active shooter. So I heard 3 shots, boom, boom, boom. Like it was just, and that's just when I just like, that's gunshots.
Police say it started when two men got into a fight with another man on the first floor of the mall. The argument ended with the shots being fired. The 2 men involved were that image that we showed you earlier. Now, one man was shot in the hip, and he ended up driving himself to the hospital after sheltering in one of the stores. Another woman, an innocent bystander, police tell us, was also shot in the leg, and she was transported to a local hospital. The shooter or shooters, however, they took off before police were able to arrive. Chief Boone says while this incident is still under investigation, they do have an idea of what may have started it.
The first incident was surrounding gang activity. Having been a police officer here for almost 30 years and the chief for almost the last 3, there's a high probability this probably was related to the same type of issues in terms of gang beef turning into gunfire.
Now, Chief Boone says they have pretty good surveillance and were able to recover cell phone video and images that they hope will help them track down these suspects, which they're pretty confident about finding. The mall, however, is no longer on lockdown. If you know anything about this incident, you're encouraged to call the crime line or Norfolk Police.